I don't want no Fruity Loop raising my kid. Let's talk about what I saw in...
I don't need no fruity circle raising my cake. How about we discuss what I found in your Pursuit 3, like yet the DMS are genuine. So if you all have any desire to, in any case, see those, perhaps I ought to post them, and truly, on the off chance that it were about some other person on This Is Hip. Bounce's terrible kid Blueface, concealing a bright mystery Chrisean rock, tends to assume so in the most recent portion of the Blueface Christian adventure. The dramatization has arrived at new levels with the stable disclosures about Blue, who faces sexuality lock-in people, since this is one wild ride through the turbulent universe of hip bounce connections. Dedicate rock Blue countenances. X as of late took to virtual entertainment to drop sensation charges about the rapper's sexual direction in a red-hot Instagram live meeting. She didn't keep down pronouncing. We should discuss what I found in your hunt history. I couldn't say whether you taking the A's. I don't have the foggiest idea why you watching GIF video. This stunning disclosure adds another layer of intricacy to their generally untidy separation. I got one. It's a decent one. No, I would rather not see any. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. This set of experiences among Blueface and Chrisean has been completely tumultuous. Their poisonous relationship has worked out in the public eye, with fans seeing the promising and less promising times, including a warm paternity debate. Now Chrisean has confused by going after Blueface's personality, naming him a fruity circle, and communicating worry about him bringing up their kid, the individual, before goodness. I like that. Who is a young lady or a person, yet stand by. There's more. Chrisean isn't simply making unmerited cases. She alludes to having some serious proof. Crippy. Referencing how about we discuss how I saw gay video in your new inquiry history. That is the reason I genuinely got the concealment temple. I had lively person on my neck. The notice of receipts adds a quote. Litty of secret and expectation to the unfurling dramatization. The public's response has been quick and extreme. Blueface's quietness regarding the situation just powers the hypothesis. Chrisean's online entertainment devotees are partitioned, with some communicating shock and mistrust, while others question the timing and thought processes behind her disclosures. The web is ablast with images and conversations about the surprising new development. You realize about that. Don't know. I don't. For what so do exclude me in there. You conversing with him do exclude me in that. As we plunge further into this hip jump drama, obviously the Blueface Christian adventure is a long way from being done. Which began as a paternity debate has now advanced into a skirmish of individual assaults and stunning disclosures. The air is thick with pressure, and the crowd is left enthusiastically anticipating the following turn in this superstar thrill ride. This is one VIP quarrel that gives no indications of chilling off at any point in the near future. Get your popcorn, people, since it's going to get much more emotional in the wake of dropping the stunner about Blueface's secret life. We should rewind and investigate the exciting ride sentiment that has been out and out a public exhibition. The tempestuous connection among Chris and Rock and Blueface has been an adventure of highs, lows, and stunning occurrences that have kept fans as eager and anxious as can be. The couple previously ran into each other in 2020. When Blueface, a rising star in the hip-hop scene, started the Blue Young Ladies Club unscripted TV drama on Just Fans. Chrisean, a previous Division 1 competitor, immediately turned into a leader in the opposition, at last winning and getting a music contract under Blue countenances. Engraved little did people in general had any idea that this would check the start of a relationship laden with dramatization and contention. We're truly similar to Secured everlastingly, and afterward I can't detract from what at his identity is and what he did in my life. Like in February 20,122, Chrisean's capture for taking Blueface's G-card on Valentine's Day uncovered the primary breaks in their apparently serious relationship. Blueface, in light of the burglary, openly despised Chrisean, uncovering her activities and excuse missing her as a numbnuts and a hoodlum. The episode raised when Chrisean, previously bearing tattoos committed to Blueface, composed "I Love Blue" on a wall in her own blood. The demonstration was a chilling disclosure of the profundities of their useless association. May 2022 brought a stunning acceleration, as Initiate supposedly struck Blueface's mom and sister, leaving his mom with an enlarged face. Blueface's mom promised to at no point ever permit Chrisean close to the family in the future while Kristen protected her activities, guaranteeing self-preservation. The viciousness went on in July 2022, when Chrisean was seen going after Blueface on a Hollywood walkway, prompting her capture the next month for punching him by. Chrisean has done everything up till this far for consideration. She's controlling us all. September 2022 saw a rough squabble among Blueface and Kristen's dad, further finishing their turbulent relationship. The episode at a Baltimore Inn brought about Kristen's dad throwing a jab at Blueface, who fought back, leaving her dad oblivious. Kristen in a wounds safeguard uncovered subtleties of her dad's previous wrongdoing, supporting the brutal showdown. Just think that it destitute is brought forth my child. Yet I disdain his dad, that is what it is. Nevertheless, I could, in any case, place it right in front of him, as though the adventure couldn't get any hazier. October 2022 brought charges of Blueface attacking Chrisean. She displayed wounds, asserting they came about because of Blueface's savage eruption after she messaged another man anyway. She later retracted, crediting the wounds to a substance-incited occurrence, where she endeavored to leap out of a moving vehicle with the Blueface purportedly attempting to save her. For what reason are you seeming to be that for genuine, this dangerous history of actual squabbles, captures, and common allegations portrays a relationship wavering on the edge of disorder. The profound, exciting ride the two players have ridden has enthralled people in general, as well as raised worries about the effect of their harmful relationship on the hip jump local area. The Blueface Chrisean adventure appears to be nowhere near finished, and as we strip back the layers of their pained past, murmurs from Blueface's set of experiences are beginning to surface. Assuming you thought the dramatization was extraordinary up until this point, prepare yourselves for the disclosures that are going to unfurl. Reports have coursed, adding a complicated curve to the debate encompassing the rapper. A TikTok powerhouse, Cole, once dishonestly professed to date Blueface, starting hypotheses about the rapper's sexuality. Okay, I could have went for it somewhat. The person on in the video is some call me a liar. I call it amusement. Cuz are you engaged in a progression of provocative recordings? Chrisean asserted an issue with Blueface showing screen captures of direct messages and, surprisingly, sharing a video suggesting a cozy experience. Blueface accordingly encouraged the LGBTQ local area to consider Chrisean responsible for the bogus cases. His tweet read, I care very little about following the LGBTQ in the event that they don't consider each other responsible for are things like this. I'm not homophobic nor gay. While Blueface excuses the episode as amusement, the tales add a layer of interest to the continuous show. The subject of Blueface's sexuality turns into a focal point, considering the new allegations made by Chrisean Rock. While these cases stay speculative, they add to the developing intricacy of the public display that is the Blueface Chrisean adventure. The exciting ride sentiment among Blueface and Chrisean Rock has not exclusively been described by hazardous struggles, yet has likewise raised worries about their nurturing. Late debates encompass Blueface's cooperations with his kid, provoking Chrisean to scrutinize his reasonableness as a dad. In the midst of the dramatization, the prosperity of their kid turns into a point of convergence, acquainting a component of profundity with the story, adding to the disarray. Blueface's set of experiences of wild associations with ladies, including Chrisean and Jaden, recommends an example of annoying issues he claims have attacked the public questions, and presently the disclosures about Blueface's very own life bring up issues about the rapper's way of behaving and its effect on people around him. Popular assessment on the hazardous Blueface Chrisean adventure is basically as different as the couple's turbulent relationship. Fans have taken to online entertainment to communicate their perspectives on the new stunner disclosures and the continuous show that appears to have no foreseeable in-game one effect. Estimates they are his stubbles. It seems okay concerning why he treats them that way. Jaden is into young ladies herself, and presumably too mindful of Blue's inclination. That is the reason she and Kristen must be plastered around him. This perspective digs into Blueface, conceivably involving connections as a cover, adding a layer of intricacy to the all-around tangled account. Anyway, not every person is focused on Blue appearances, sexuality. One more fan excuses the significance of the disclosures Ressing, who thinks often about regardless of whether he is sexually unbiased. Truly, these ladies have been around here battling and scratching to accompany him, and have his youngsters. So, what does that say regarding them? This point of view moves the concentration from Blueface's very own life to the activities and decisions of the ladies, included bringing up issues about their inspirations. Conversely, a fan offers sympathy, proposing it appears to be legit why he's so distraught all the time. He's struggling with escaping the storeroom. This perspective identifies with Blueface, suggesting that the rapper's resentment might stem from unseen conflicts with his way of life. As we filter through these fan remarks, the overall agreement is a long way from consistent. Suppositions range from taking apart the potential inspirations driving Blueface connections to scrutinizing the pertinence of his sexual direction. At the end of the day, crowd appears to be separated, reflecting the turmoil inside the Blueface Chrisean adventure itself. In this hurricane of clashing perspectives, one thing is clear: the public remaining parts charmed by the dramatization unfurling in the hip bounce World West.